The Asian Peterbot.
They call you the Asian Peterbot.
You know that?
Meet Koyota, one of Japan's top Fortnite pros. With mechanics so fast, people are calling him the Peterbot of Asia. He's been dominating for a while now, so I thought it'd be interesting if we translated all of his Japanese settings into English, so we can uncover exactly what he's using in-game right now. Starting off with his gear, the only data I was able to find about all of this was from this LAN event clip, where you can see his monitor was the Alienware AW2518H, an older but solid 240Hz panel. This was likely provided by the LAN event organizers. He's probably using a 360Hz monitor back at home. For his mouse, you can see that it's the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2. If you're unfamiliar with this legendary mouse, it's lightweight, it's wireless, and it's equipped with Logitech's flagship sensor, the Hero 2. Pretty much a go-to choice for most Fortnite pros. His keyboard is the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini, another popular pick amongst pros thanks to its adjustable actuation points and its rapid trigger feature. And from what I can see, the mousepad looks to be the Artisan Ninja FX Zero Soft in the XL size. As for his other peripherals, like the headset for example, I have no idea, but please let me know in the comment section if you know. Moving on though to his PC specs, from this image that he shared on Twitter, Koyota seems to be rocking a custom Zeta Division branded gaming PC, a lie case, most likely an Intel Core i9-14900KS paired up with an Nvidia GeForce RTX 1490. Moving on to his Fortnite settings, resolution is at native 1920 by 1080. Rendering mode is set at performance mode, like every other pro has it set to. Interestingly, his brightness is set at 96%, which is just a few under the default one, and his colorblind mode is set at Pro Tune Up on strength number 5, which looks like this to having it off if you were curious. As for the textures and meshes, both of these are set to low. Low textures can give you much better FPS, and low meshes can give you better break-in animations. Inside audio, he has sound quality set to high, which helps with clearer audio cues like footsteps, builds, and reloads. He also has visualized sound effects turned on, which is great because it adds directional indicators for things like enemy movement, footsteps, and gunfire. As for game settings, Koyota has the simple edit turned off, as well as disable pre-edit turned off, and like Peterbot, he is using the edit on release setting, which speeds up editing by removing the need for a second click to confirm. Oh, and while we are on this topic, you can check out Koyota's full profile on gamesettings.com, where you can see his most updated settings, gear, and more in one place. I'll leave a link in the description below. Inside his HUD settings, he has the reticle ammo indicator turned on. This adds a little small ammo bar directly under your crosshair, making it easier to track how many shots you have left without having to look at the bottom right corner. He also has cumulative damage numbers enabled, which stacks your damage into a single number rather than having a ton of numbers pop up on screen with multiple small hits. His HUD scale is set at 60%, which is much lower than the default, but having this smaller means you've got more room to see your surroundings. Next from that, we've got his movement settings, which he is using. He's got his strafe angles set to 64, 71, and 131. When compared to other pro movement settings, you can see that his settings are actually quite unique. It definitely looks like he has slightly fine-tuned these to his own preference from like the competitive standard. For Koyota's sensitivities, his X and Y are both set at 64%, and his targeting and scope sense are both at 22.3%. His mouse DPI is set at 800, and his mouse hertz is set at 2000. This gives him a eDPI of 51.2, which is the exact same as Peterbot's. That's the same X and Y sense, the same DPI, and the same pollen rate. Moving on, finally, we've got his keybinds. His wall is on mouse button 5, floor is on V, stairs is on mouse button 4, roof is on left shift, and edit is on F. Then we've got his secondary binds with his harvest student tool on 1, slot 1 on 3, slot 2 on 4, slot 3 on R, slot 4 on X, and slot 5 on 5, with use key on C, and inventory on left alt. Moving on, finally, I do want to showcase some optimizations to help you boost your FPS. Starting off with the best Windows settings. The first one is to press the Windows key and Alt bar, then type in system properties performance.exe, and this will open up the visual effects tab. If you click on adjust for best performance, you'll notice it unchecks all the settings, but what we need to do is tick these 5 essential ones, which I'm doing on screen right now to get the basic functionality from Windows. It's just more stripped down without all the fancy animations and stuff like that. From there, we're going to type in services, and basically what we're going to do in here is disable some of the services to lower our overall processes in Windows. It'll basically be stuff that has no sort of use whatsoever and you will rarely use, like the wallet service right here. Now, if you do actually use this, you obviously don't want to do it, but if you literally just right click on it, go into its properties, then head into the startup type and disable it, that's literally all you need to do to disable a process/service. There's plenty of other ones you can do it to as well, like the Windows Insider service. Just go into the properties and then disable it like so. Oh, if you go into gaming too, specifically under the game bar, you want to ensure that that is turned off, as it can give you micro stutters. As well, in the search, if you type in power plan, click edit power plan, then change advanced settings, you'll notice by default it's on a normal power plan. Instead, you want to change that to high performance, which as you can imagine will make it perform at a higher level. After, I recommend disabling unused background applications by heading into your settings, then into apps, and underneath installed apps, you've got all of your different installed apps, and if you want to find out if any of them are running in the background, you literally just click on those 3 dots on the right hand side, go into advanced options, and under where it says background apps permissions, you can actually click on it and select never if you want to stop it from running in the background. And the last thing I've seen a lot of the pros do is head into their accessibility settings. They then go into visual effects, and under where it says transparency effects, they'll actually disable this setting, which does actually make Windows look a lot cleaner and it will help with performance. In addition to that, you can also go under and disable the animation effects, which you can imagine can also boost your FPS slightly, and then under the audio or accessibility/captions, you can turn those off too. And finally, I want to showcase the best Nvidia settings. First off, make sure you're using the latest drivers, especially if you are on modern PC components, although older machines may benefit from older drives. After, just simply head into the Nvidia control panel, go into manage 3D settings, and you want to copy all of my settings that are set up in this video on screen in the manage 3D section. Then finally go into adjust desktop size and position, select your main gaming monitor, then select full screen and make sure GPU is selected with the highest refresh rate possible. That's everything I could find on Koyota's settings.
The Asian Peterbot.
They call you the Asian Peterbot.
You know that?
If it did help out, feel free to drop a like and subscribe for more. And before you do go, feel free to check out any of my other videos on screen right now.